Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolyn if you're new here, and in today's video I wanted to talk about my experience selling on Mercari as well as pros and cons of Mercari. So if you don't know what Mercari is, it's basically a buying and selling app where you can sell literally anything. Like you can sell Pokemon cards, you can sell cameras, you can sell Chromebooks, you can sell makeup, like literally anything sitting around in your home, people will take. I saw people selling cleaning supplies, like I'm telling you. Anyways, so basically my experience selling on Mercari has been pretty good so far. I mean, I've tried like a bunch of other selling platforms. So I've tried like Poshmark, eBay. I've previously tried Vinted as well. And I honestly just believe that Mercari has the best selling platform. It's just really easy to get started. And I prefer the layout of it more than the other ones. I've only been selling for about a month, just selling things that I had left around because I'm trying to get more into minimalism now and not be so invested in material items. So I'm trying to let things go. But I would say that typically I feel like people on Mercari, they're looking for specific items. I feel like clothes is like one of the hardest categories to sell unless you have like a certain brand or something that's like very rare or very unique. I was really obsessed with it at one point. I was like checking my Mercari every like 5 minutes and just like refreshing it and being like, did anything sell yet? So let's get started with like the pros of selling on Mercari. So the first thing for me is that I absolutely love the platform. Like I love like the layout that they have on their app because it basically shows like a progress bar that you can keep for yourself. Like, oh, if you want to make $200 and you can set a certain goal towards it. So you can say like, oh, I want to make $200 in order to travel on a trip or something. It basically shows you how much you've made towards like your goal, which is really cool. And you get like a badge called Go Getter. I just really like seeing the whole platform in general. I feel like it's just really easy to use. And I think my favorite part, but I think the part that I got really obsessed about was that they show like this section where you can see everything that's sold in the last 10 minutes. And so like you kind of start thinking like, oh, that could be me. Like I could be selling this stuff like pretty quickly. But another feature that I also really like is that they help you price items. So they'll show you like similar items that other people have sold on the platform or like other people have listed on the platform. So they kind of show you like oh, here's like a range of like if you want to get rid of it really quickly, here's a range of like how people typically price it at, and then here's a range of like, oh, this might be too much, you might want to think about lowering your price a little. It's nice to kind of like know like the pricing of like other people, because if you are trying to get rid of something quickly but everyone is selling something at $15 and you sell at $10 and your item will just go like really fast. I just like that personally because I never know what to price things because I feel like I undervalue my items a lot because I'm like, oh, like it's fine, I guess I'm just trying to get rid of it. But at the same time, it's like nice because then you can kind of at least value it if you have a lot of the same item. I guess another thing that I really like is that they have this feature called the promote feature. And I think other platforms have it as well, like Poshmark I know has it. And you can basically like promote your item to like have their price lowered and then be pushed further up on the search results, which is really cool. You can promote a certain discount to people that like your products. And let me just tell you, if people like your product, most of the time they're not gonna buy. So basically there's like a feature where someone can like your item and kind of like keep an eye on it to see if like the price goes down. And it's like frustrating because like so many people can like your item but no one will buy it. I also really like the feature where once you take photos of the item and you start describing it, once you scroll down to the part where it says like brand, it'll like automatically know what kind of brand it is most of the time, or like what brand and like what category it is, which is a lot nicer than something like Poshmark, where even if you type in like a whole description, they will still ask you for the brand, they will still ask you for the category. And I feel like it's a lot nicer because it's very like automatic. Those are most of the features that I really like. I would say that something that you should definitely look out for is also to do your research on pricing, because like I sold like this Bath and Body Works spray for like $5, but then I didn't realize that it apparently was like a very rare scent and I used it. So I was like, oh, no one's gonna buy this. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just put it up for $5. And like it sold really quickly, and that was the first thing I sold on Mercari. But definitely do your research on pricing. That's like what I feel like I spend a lot of my free time doing. Those are all the pros, but let's move on to the cons. I don't like that you can't sell something for less than $5 on Mercari. I think before it used to be that the lowest price you could sell something at was $3, but now it's $5. So now I have to like put in my description like, oh, DM me if you want to bundle it with something, so that way you can buy something at $3 versus $5. You also can't promote your item to the feed once it hits less than $9, which is like really annoying because it's like sometimes you just want to keep promoting things all the way down to $5 because at that point maybe you're just trying to get rid of it, you know? Those are probably like my main cons I don't like. But then there's also like other like more personal preferences, I guess. I don't like that you can't message people very well in the platform. Even if someone buys your item, you can't like message them unless they specifically gave you an offer or messaged you something about your item. And something else that's also really annoying is that you can only choose one color for your item. So if you're selling something that's like multicolored, you can only choose one color. And I feel like that's really annoying because I'm trying to sell clothing and it's like 2 different colors. I'm just like, what color do I choose, you know? And then this is like a very recent con because I just sold something like a week ago. And I don't like that you can't message people through the app after they rated you. So basically how it works is like if you sell something to someone, then like you ship it out. And then once they get the item, they have 3 days to rate you. And then you rate them as the seller. And then if they give you like a low rating, you can't even like message these people to explain like, oh, like I'm sorry that shipping took so long because blah 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 blah. Basically someone rated me and was like asking me to improve on shipping time, and I was like, girl, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I don't think you understand that all shipping times are delayed right now. But also I shipped that package like the next day. So anyways, that's a rant for another time, but I hope this was somewhat helpful. At the end of the day, I feel like the pros outweigh the cons in my opinion. I'm just trying to like move forward and get rid of my items, and hopefully I can get rid of them on Mercari, or I will just give them away in my local buy nothing groups. If you are interested, I will link my Mercari in the description box below. Okay, so usually I tell people to like this video, but apparently I did a poll recently and people just don't typically like videos. But it would really help if you did like this video, or leave a comment down below and let me know if you've tried Mercari, if you liked it, what other selling platforms you recommend, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell notification if you want to get notified of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!